Hello everybody and welcome back to the 5th episode of my Terraria Master Mode series. And this video is going to be the other one, at least as of right now, that I have to do commentary and post. But the next one should be back to being okay. But yeah, this was the other part of the footage that was kind of jacked up. So, this is like right after we beat King Slime. And I want to set up a mannequin so I could put the ninja armor on it. But eventually I know I also want to make like a trophy room and like an armor room. But it's going to take a minute. I'll probably end up showing a time lapse of that. I end up doing that in this video with the underground building. So if you make it to that part, I honestly thought I did a decent job. It's the first time I've ever tried to like... I know it's not amazing. It's still a bunch of boxes. But it's like a little bit nicer arranged, you know? It's like the best I have done in a minute. But yeah, so I just wanted to like set that up and get the ninja armor on there so it looks nice. And at first I sat here confused on how to like get it on, and then I realized, oh yeah, it's literally in the bottom left. It's just showing me that it's not the two buttons doing the same thing. It's literally making me use it, and I have to put it on there. But my goofy self took like 3 years to realize that. This was like my oh moment. Also, in this video, I'm going to take on the Eye of Cthulhu, because that's the next big task. And I think that pretty much him and King Slime are like at the same point, so to me, it's not that bad. But yeah, King Slime, I ended up fighting him again just to get some extra stuff. Because, you know, at this point, it's so easy to just kill him. So I can get some extra money and just different, different materials or whatever. And then also stuff I can sell to get more money. Gotta take advantage of it if I can. But yeah, like that's really about it. Just started petting that guy. Also, one thing I realized with my Elgato is that if you record it if you make the frames higher than what it says at the beginning, it makes the video slower. So I've been trying to adjust that for these. On the other ones, it'll be back to normal. But on this specific footage in the last video, I've been having to try to fix that. That's why it kind of looks a little slow. But yeah, I figured it out. I was kind of shocked that I figured that out, to be honest. I feel like I'm technologically illiterate with anything that has to do with video recording or editing. But yeah, I mined through this because I end up wanting to get rid of all that dirt and everything, because this is where I want to build the underground house for the pylon. So I can put like the other ones there, the other villagers or NPCs or whatever you want to call them, and make them happy, put them in there. But yeah. So then here's my little time lapse of me mining through all that. It took a minute, but it didn't take too long, but it did take me a second to do. But yeah, the next video will be back to like live commentary and stuff, but this one I just had to deal with it, because oh well. I like how it kept pausing like midway through these. But yeah, so now I have a whole bunch of room. I can end up putting a little house here in the mine. Once I actually get the pylon, it'll make it a lot more efficient and matter more, but this is a start. But yes, I let some of the water leak out, but I also leave some, because I kind of want to make it, I wanted to make the house stand up on like wood a little bit, because I thought that'd be kind of cool. Got a little pet guy just hop in there. But yeah, this is where I start building. So I decided to go with like the gray brick and use the wood as kind of like an accent. So it like, you know, as the part that's like standing it up as well as like the stairs and stuff. I kind of thought that'd be a cool idea. Because I was thinking of it as like this kind of little like, I don't know, place that some miners would live in if they were just chilling down there. If they never left the mine. But hey, whatever. But yeah, eventually I'm going to make it more like pizzazzed up and like actually have more different stuff. But for now I just kind of use the wooden stuff just because it's just easy access and I need to get as much space as I can so I can get all the villagers in general. Or the NPCs in general or whatever. But yeah, so I added a little fireplace because why not? You know, fireplace can be nice. Maybe it's cold down there, you don't know. So I went ahead and put the demolitionist down there. And this is whenever I went mining. I ended up finding the bound goblin guy. So I was happy about that. And his name ended up being Stazin. We don't have like enough money to actually buy the stuff from him yet. But I'm pretty sure we will soon because it isn't really that much more than what we have. And then we can actually get like the Spectre boots by buying the rocket boots. That is one of the few things I know is if you get the rocket boots and the Hermes boots, you can make the Spectre boots. So that kind of sounds like a plan. Also, in my last video, I had a comment from somebody who told me I could actually use tin to like make a Skyrail system. So that is something I will probably eventually end up doing. Because that sounds like it'd be really efficient and actually worth it. Yeah, I had this salamander chase me down here, so I'm just shooting at him. But I took him out this time. Last time I went up against a salamander, it killed me. But yeah, down here this far I found some more platinum, which I don't really need anymore. But also life crystals, always gonna need, well, until you get to whatever the max is. I will need it. But yeah, I just continue mining for the most part, just through here. Having a chill time. Have these random enemies pop up. Like that beetle. I don't even know what the husk are for, but I'll look at some point. I also found a lot of gems down here, which I've been finding pretty much a decent amount recently. I don't really know how much they pop up, but I feel like I've seen a whole lot of them for some reason. Like I see them a good bit of the time. Also, this was another instance I was worried that I was about to fall into one of those like spider web biome things. Cave bats are so annoying. That is something I feel like I never hear enough, bro. Cave bats or hell bats or whatever, all of them are annoying. They're small on the screen, and they just sit there and hit you at the worst possible time and ruin your day. I mean, really. So annoying. Also, the next videos with live audio should be longer. Again, but these past couple, I know they've been short, but they should be longer. But yeah, so I built over this so I have a way to get out. And I end up like stacking ropes up there and everything. At least I have a way to like maneuver out of this hole right here. So there's a life crystal just gleaming up there that I want. I'm shocked that it's went as well as it has, honestly, lately. Because I feel like I really suck at this game. But for some reason, we've actually been doing okay. We're making progress, and that is what matters. The progress of the making. Get some emerald down here. Too bad we don't have a villager to trade it with, like in Minecraft, and I can get a book of mending or something. Which I guess in this game you don't really need. Luckily, dude, imagine if there was durability in Terraria. That would be absolute hell. Spending all that time getting a weapon just for it to break. That would, oh my god. That'd be awful. But yeah, so I go down here, I end up killing that miner. That undead miner in there. And I walk in and get some stuff. There's like a pot down there and stuff. But yeah, the next main task is to end up, you know, going against the Eye of Cthulhu. And so that's what we're gonna do. It ended up taking me a pretty long time to get lenses, by the way. Like, way longer than it should have. It took me like 3 nights or 4 or something of just sitting outside fighting demon eyes. Which is kind of ridiculous if you think about it. Because I feel like most of the time you'll get stuff like that pretty easily. But I sat there, and the thing is, it's not like they have like a low spawn rate of getting them or something, but for some reason it seemed like I was getting none. I have no idea why. But luckily, eventually I did. And the skeleton ended up killing me. How fun. And y'all are gonna wait these 15 seconds out with me, I guess. But, man, I wasn't paying attention. I could barely see him in the water. But yeah, so I come back up. And then for the next few nights, I got lenses. And I made a summon for the Eye of Cthulhu. And so I'm sitting here spamming RT, waiting for him to spawn. Me being able to spawn him in. And I have some buffs, too, so that helps. But yeah, so here he is. The Eye of Cthulhu, man. The Eye of Cthulhu, it's time. I use the Jester's arrows because they have piercing, and I know he shoots out these little servant guys, so it'll shoot through them while also hitting him. And they do a decent bit of damage, so I'm not really minding it. And it's taking out his little dudes. Which I know the Eye of Cthulhu is easy, but I'm glad it's going like this. Like this is... I'm honestly shocked that it's going this well. And that slime mount is so useful to just jump around him. The elusiveness is crazy. And I'm sitting here getting rocked by his like servant dudes. But look at that. He does hardly any damage and we're just sitting here running through him. Like it is not taking long at all. I mean, we're almost halfway through. And look at that. I shot him with those and then I was like, well, there's no more piercing, so I'm just going to use the musket then. And the musket, look at the chunks of damage it takes down on him. And the thing is, he has like this second phase where he gets kind of insane. But like, look at this. Like, we're doing well. Look at that. And he has like his little moves. And then this happened. Why did another Eye of Cthulhu spawn in? Like, I'm so confused. I used one thing. And it just says, Eye of Cthulhu has awoken. And then all of a sudden there's 2. Like, what? Why is there another one? I didn't sign up for 2. That's so weird to me that it spawned another one. I seriously don't know how that works. And then we ended up beating him and I killed him, but I died from fall damage so I could get the other one to go away. I still don't know where he came from. But hey, we beat him. So that's 2 bosses down. But apparently another one wanted to watch us beat its brother, and then I just was like, nah, and just KO'd myself. But yes, that's our second boss down there. With a strange turn of events, we still ended up taking him out. And we also got the Eye of Cthulhu trophy, and we have the King Slime one, like the ones you put up on the wall, so that's cool. That'll be good for the trophy room for sure. and the Shield of Cthulhu, which is pretty useful. It adds a lot more mobility, and so that's definitely the other thing I'm going to use for now. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how we've been doing, and that's our second boss down, so, I mean, let's go. But yeah, like, eventually I want to make, like, a big trophy room for all these. But for now, I'm just putting them up here. Up in the arena where we're taking them out. But yeah, that's the W, boys. So yeah, in the next video, I should be back to live audio. I hope y'all enjoyed this one. Again, keep giving me feedback and tips, because all that helps. I mean, genuinely, it helps a lot. So just keep helping me with that. And I think the next boss, which probably won't be in the next video, but the next boss I think we should go against would either be... It'll probably be like Queen Bee or Eater. Probably Eater of Worlds, most likely. But yeah, thank you for watching. And I hope y'all have a good rest of your day. Bye, guys.